in the middle of it all at the moment, and Malta have to come back now because Ireland are definitely on a high. And as you can see, Malta are about to break off. Let's once again join our commentary team.
Frame number 7. Dire straits for Team Malta. Antoine Kushkeri up against Derek Smith, the captain of Team Ireland.
Open table.
It's just not happening for Malta right now.
No, and table doesn't look too easy there, either colour. Just had a quick look. We see there, there's a yellow in the middle of the top cushion, so he's probably going to take reds. Is that one on the, as you look at there, on the just below the top middle pocket, it's on the rail. Whether it goes past the yellow or not, I don't know. That's his only one awkward ball here.
On the left-hand side as we look, Sean, you're exactly right, and it doesn't appear as though it passes to the bottom left corner. So young Derek Smith is going to have to negotiate that.
Well, I was talking to Derek just before this match, and I said, you know, how are the team feeling? They're really confident. They are buzzing, these lads, and they found the 8-foot table a little bit difficult in practice, but I think they're used to it now. You
know something else Team Ireland did, you know, before this match, about an hour and a half before this match, they all gathered in front of the match table just to soak up the atmosphere, have a look at the venue, get comfortable, and get a feeling so there'd be no surprises. Boy, I remember the first time I qualified for the World Snooker Championships in Sheffield. I ended up going to the Crucible Theatre about 4 days before I played my first match there, and it really did the world of good. It helped me settle in so there were no surprises when I went there, and I wasn't overawed. And Team Ireland did the same thing.
Well, it looks like Derek's going to have to play that red on the cushion up to the other end, either that or bank it somewhere, because he had a good look down a minute ago, and the expression on his face said to me that it wasn't on into the corner.
No, he's going to have to try and get either behind it or try and remove it, Mick, and well, he's played on it right here.
He looked a minute ago like it wasn't on, so maybe he was fooling me. I don't know, but
no,
we're about to find out.
I really don't think this passes that yellow.
Certainly doesn't look like it from here.
The old shrinking ball shot. And I don't think he's covered the pocket either.
Yellow ball's in play. Oh, and as the captain, Derek Smith, just handed the initiative back to Malta here.
Ball, please.
The whole thing seemed a bit strange. I thought he might have, if it wasn't on, you would have thought he'd take yellows. And when he had taken reds and it wasn't on, he should have been working his way below it so he could put it up the other end. Just seemed a bit rushed. He's probably under a bit of pressure himself, captain. There's an awful lot of pressure on the captain out there. He's, got to lead by example.
Yeah, as I said earlier, Antoine is one of the most experienced Maltese players. Again, he's been coming to these championships since Malta's first made their appearance about 4 years ago. And that's a great shot there.
Terrific shot.
Yeah, double option, of course. If it hadn't sat, he covered the pocket. So now it'll be interesting to see if he covers the pocket or if he goes.
Well, he's employed the tactical path. Obviously, he was a little too straight on that yellow, I guess, to be able to knock it in and get position to the others, but the yellows were all available.
Once again, not a huge amount of time taken over the shot either, Jim. I mean, this red half looks like it'll go in there from a different angle, but he can double it back. If it goes back and it covers the hole over the other side or goes in.
He's missed that by a long way. Missed that by a long way. It was the shot, Mick, but
quite possibly a little bit of poker played by Antoine there, assuming that the Irish captain was going to take on that double.
Derek didn't play it very well. I mean, he needed at least to get the pocket if he didn't pot it.
I think Antoine will be taking that pocket now. This yellow down the rail, and he's got the same thing. He can roll it. If it goes in, he's still got the yellow into the middle pocket, and he's on a finish.
If it goes in, it's all over, you'd suggest, Sean. You're right.
But he's rolled it for the pocket, and it's stayed. So he's taking complete control of this frame now, and Derek Smith is in all sorts of trouble.
How big is the hole over the other? The bottom red is a small gap over the other side.
Well, what if he knocks this in and removes the bottom red? Oh, he missed that by a country mile. But I mean, that shot was available. And again, a little quick. But he's got to go for game here.
Well, to be honest, Jim, he's not going to get a better chance here. He might just be a little bit straight on this ball into the middle.
Derek, who's played so well in these championships, obviously just a little bit nervous out there, I think. Bit rushed on his shots, like we saw with the Maltese earlier. It's a good shot.
You can play the yellow onto the other yellow and leave the two remaining yellows at his mercy. He really was in complete control of this frame. As soon as he got the miss from Derek Smith, he seized the initiative, and he really didn't relinquish it again. Just a quick wrap. This 8 to pull one back and stop the rot. Ireland had taken 4 in a row. And the 8 disappears, and Team Malta with something to cheer about. It's Team Ireland 4, Team Malta 3.
Put on your